Let's calm down for about a minute and the power's back on. Look at this. I got something to show you. It's the water. That's the lake. Good morning. Well, it's calmed down for 2 seconds. I'm actually gonna make a huge pot of coffee, and then there's things up here. These things, thermoses, and then we can keep our coffee hot all day long, even if the power goes out. They actually work too. I remember I used to take them to work. So like I used to brew like a thermos or whatever before I had to go to work, and then it would be like still hot 5 and 6 and 7 hours later. I'm gonna give you some example of what it's like.
This is on Cogswell Street, just across from Centennial Pool. It is really coming down.
Real. Thing is, I forgot to plug in my phone last night. I'm also kind of glad that I didn't, because that way it wouldn't have been damaged potentially by power surges that we had, because like the power went off 3 times already. I wouldn't like waking up to a broken phone. As you can see, there's a bunch of leaves because wind. I haven't seen any tree fall down though. Half of me is seeing the comet there and I was like, is that it? Really? And then half of me is in here with my realistic brain. And this is definitely not. It's just because usually in storms they swing around in arms. Now, I mean, we got a lot of it last night. I don't know. Realistic brain, kick in, please. What y'all know about breakfast in bed? Let's be realistic. I'm not gonna be able to eat. I'll eat all of that, but I'll do my best. Made a pretty good dent though. Something tells me it's good to turn my computer back on. It isn't beeping. It's supposed to beep. Oh, there we go. Freaks me out every time because it used to happen a lot faster. I'm all confused with time right now. Cause let me show you something. I'll show you. This says it's 11:47. So I was like, oh yeah, I guess the storm's over. It's a good night. I mean, the storm's over. Like, look at that. Look at that. That's how much of a storm there is out there. But I was like, oh yeah, it's like cool to like call people and like I should probably do my annotations because I have to make the video public soon. And then I look at my phone and it says 9:01 a.m. Totally throwing me off. That being said, I'm gonna have another coffee. Noise cancelling headphones is something that I've kind of wanted in the back of my mind for a while. So there's like, but they're not something I really wanted to spend money on. So there's this thing at work where they're like, oh, you can buy noise cancelling headphones with like these work points that you've accumulated. And I was like, well, are they any good? That's the only thing. Because, you know, noise cancelling headphones can mean a lot of things. So I got the model number and I'm gonna go buy them. And then if they're any good, I'm gonna return them and then buy them. That makes sense. So let's go do that thing. It's a convertible Beetle, or a convertible. Alright, so we made it back home. We've got these Sony NDR8 something. I don't know where the serial thing is. Here we go, NC8. We're gonna see what they sound like. Say they're 90% noise canceling, but they've got a 1 bracket on there. So I don't know where the 1 bracket answer is. It's somewhere. We'll figure it out. Don't even worry about it. So we're going to open them and we're going to look at them, we're going to use them, and if they don't work, we're going to take them back. If they do work, we're going to take them back and then order them throughout the free thing. So look, you open the package and you can slide the headphones out. There's some cardboard there to make it fit nice, and comes with all the manuals and stuff. See, these are foldable headphones too. So nice and foldable, and nice clean cut box. So let's take them out of the box bag thing. See, they're nice and folded. And I guess the way you unfold them is something like this. Oh yeah. They're just nice and foldable. They feel nice on the ears. They're nice and cushioned. I can tell already that they're noise canceling. But like, that's the right way, right? I think. Right, left, right, left. It doesn't specify. But I think that's the correct way. It's just like this, instead of like this. I mean, either way works. It could be just preference, like totally. But I think this is left and this is right. Either way, these are the things that I'm going to be trying out. They have a little battery pack, if I'm not wrong. I could be wrong. Nope, open. It says open. So let's open it. There. Look at that. So is it one for each cup? Or is it just the one? No, it's just the one. Alright, so we're going to take our pack of batteries that we bought. We're going to open them up. These I can't return. I was thinking, can you imagine someone tried to return batteries after they use them? They do take the standard AAA batteries. Thank you, Sony, for not being ridiculous and making your own type of battery for them to go in. Cough, apple, cough, cough. I assume it just goes close, so it's closed, and on. See, you got a green light there. I imagine it turns red when the battery's low. You put them on. Switch the noise canceling on. I probably won't hear a huge amount of difference until I actually plug them in and listen to something. Let's do that. There's sometimes that you have to bail boats in like humidity, and it's really warm, but it's also really refreshing, if that's weird, because you're standing in the water, bailing the boat into the water, bailing the water out of the boat into the water. That makes sense. It's also really refreshing to be standing in like lukewarm water, rainwater, cold, not all like... It's kind of like a cold shower without the shower part. Yeah. For the last hour I've been looking for music for the film, and I think I found something that'll work. Like there's a few things that were close but didn't quite get it right, and this one kind of like smooths out the entire aspect of the video. Like they're like all the songs are relatively like, it's not like you're taking a dubstep beat and putting it in with a hard rock track, you know, or a light rock track or something like that. They're all around the same kind of tune or tone, or like they make sense together is basically what I'm trying to get. I think I finally found that. But it's the only thing that I find about these headphones. I'm doing my test to see if they can be worn comfortably for a long time, and I can't really hear the phone ring, so I almost missed like 3 calls. But that's a good thing if you want noise cancellation. Another thing that I'm finding with these headphones is that the cord on them isn't really like long. I mean, compared to the other one. I mean, the other one, you can just go for miles basically, but this one is pretty relatively comparatively short. And I mean, you can buy like extenders. Like that's how I was plugging my lapel microphone into my laptop, because I've got a female to male extender, aux extender, so that shouldn't degrade the quality any. It's totally fixable. And it's time to take a nap. BRB. Nap complete. I think that we're gonna go into town, because we tried to make cinnamon rolls, or Ryan tried to make cinnamon rolls, and we tried to use yeast, and then we looked at the top of the yeast container, and it said, and I quote, May 11th, 2014 as the expiry date. Using it anyway. No, I guess it's just, it was expired, but then we bought new stuff and just put it in the expired jar, just to confuse people, including ourselves. The aftermath. And it's not even done yet. Yep. Not too much of a storm out now. Alright, let's go pick up Lisa and go for a drive. So you're making cinnamon rolls, Ryan? Do you think they'll be done by the time that I get back? What time, how long do they take? That's the thing.
Good question.
That's a really good question. We'll figure out the answer when we return. But first I'm going to put air in my left passenger tire, right passenger tire. It wouldn't be my left passenger tire because I don't have a left passenger seat in the front. Nova Scotia is such a beautiful province because it's so green, and you can't find it anywhere else in the world. I'm sure maybe in like the rainforest, but like look at that beauty, beautiful. Look at that, look at all that beautiful. It's awesome. I love it. Not quite sure why I pulled up my Scottish accent for this, but let's roll with it. Hey, look, it's a cat. Look at the cat. Look at it. You see it? Look at it. Look at it. It's a cat. Look at that. That's the art right there. Look at that art. They actually look really, really good. It's breakfast for supper at 10, what is it? 10, 20, 22, 18, 10, 22, 20. Breakfast for breakfast and breakfast for supper. Tonight has been a lot in my head because conversations about like motivation and like defining success and how to feel successful and not burnt out and how to feel like you're actually going places and doing things because it feels like you're working, but you're kind of working for everyone else and you're forgetting the core happy parts of what you're doing, like because you feel unsuccessful because you're not reaching your own goal of success, but you're almost forgetting what you're doing in the first place, at least consciously. So it comes out to be a lot less fun and a lot less, and I'm sure, I know you can tell. I know it's obvious with the quality of the videos, but like the question comes with how to get out of it, how to get out of that funk, how to stop focusing on the number of views and how to stop focusing on the number of likes and comments and stuff like that, or lack thereof essentially, and go back to loving what I do instead of liking what I do, and how to be happy with what I'm doing as far as the film goes and what, how that's turning out, and what pressure to not put on myself for the next documentary, and like how to, it's all these things that I gotta sort through in my head and hopefully find answers for, because I would like to find answers for them. And that's basically where my head's been tonight. The really bad thing about that is that it's not a one-day fix. It's not like a, oh, here's an idea, boom, let's do it, okay, done, everything's perfect. It doesn't happen like that, unfortunately. It's like a process. It's a progcess. So I know it was officially fall because look at this. 10.8 degrees out. Brrr. Alright guys, I'm gonna call that for tonight. I just realized I have vocal lessons in 12 hours. So I'm gonna go to bed here. I love you very much. I hope you enjoyed today. Today was a little bit better. And then we'll just keep doing it because we love it and not because audience engagement and all the other things that want me to matter to them or I want to matter. So we will see you tomorrow.